Hello everyone and welcome to our brand new episode of the Three Whisketeers. Once again we have the beautiful and lovely Leah, the angel-haired hipster Curtis, and our happy Honduran Eddie. My name is Jamie. I'm your host for this part 2 of our 3-part series of the Glenmorangies. Today we have the bottle that I brought in, the Sherry Cast Finish. This is my personal bottle that I very first bought, and it's my favorite. And I barely ever drink it, but we're here to share. That's what we love about being a whisketeer, is you get to share our whiskeys.
That's right.
And so this is the Sherry Cast Finish. Pour some out.
Okay.
I brought in some mixed nuts with a little sweet and salty. I hope that matches with the sweet of the Sherry Cast Finish that we have with this.
Thank you. So our theme for this, besides the surprise shortcake from the angel-haired hipster, is we have like nuts. So we have different types of mixed nuts that go with this particular series. So this is the cherry finish. And Jamie, what'd you choose for the nuts, man?
I have a sweeter and mixed nuts with raisins and M&Ms and trail mix type thing.
Trail mix. Okay. Cool. And okay, so let me see the bottle.
Go ahead. You're our resident reader.
I'm the resident leader. Okay, that's right. This is a Sherry Cast Finish. De La Santa, true to its Gaelic meaning warmth and passion, and it's rich in fruit body for 2 years in extra maturation. Oh boy. In Spanish Oloroso and PX Sherry casks.
They on the website. I did take some notes, and they wrote a wonderful description of what you should know. For the smell, you should get chocolate-covered raisins, honeycomb, and smooth caramel. Citrus notes to clear the way for the crispy burnt sugar and melting softness creme brulee, to be replaced by the rich aroma of rum and raisin ice cream.
Maybe we should have had flan with this.
Yeah.
So this doesn't hit my nose as it does the original. It's
No.
not quite. It doesn't. The first one just like
No.
woke me up.
What do you think, Leah?
It's sweeter. So, something that the ladies like, I think. It's good.
Yeah. So I've been trying a bunch of different brandies, and it seems like in Spain they like to do a lot of stuff with brandy, and so this kind of reminds me of just a few things that I've had from like France and Spain as far as brandy. So I can see why they took it there, but this was also distilled and matured in Rothshire, in the Highlands, by the 16 men of Pain, the mythological creatures that we loved.
We love. Now for the taste, it does say that the full sweet flavor, typical of Spanish sherry, with orange segments, walnuts, and butter toffee. A bite of hazelnut, tasted through chocolate coating with spice notes and a hint of leather.
Now, I always
recognize
thought,
any of that? As you...
Yeah.
I always thought that it would be really wonderful to find out what sherry was actually finished in those oak barrels, and get a bottle of that and try it with the whiskey. See if there's a connection there. Of course, I don't know what it is, so if any of those brilliant 16 men of Pain would like to email me and let me know where I can get a bottle of that wonderful sherry, or the port for the next, I would really appreciate it.
I think that would probably be the people in Spain. And these guys, they just distill it.
Well, they distill it and they put it in barrels.
Right.
They should know where the barrels came from.
They should know what the cherries are, you're right.
And sherries.
Now, a dear friend of
Sherry.
all of ours
Excuse me.
Went to
English is
a,
my second language.
went to a whiskey tasting where we did a whole range of Glenmorangies. And I noticed at that, which really surprised me, is that all the women there seemed to really like the sherry finish most. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting.
So, gentlemen out there, if you have a lady friend and you want to entertain her, the sherry finish is definitely a must-buy.
Just don't entertain her too much.
Now, would you say that's a good thing? Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Go ahead and try my nuts.
Oh, gladly, sir. I will grab a handful.
Curtis, what else do you know about this?
Well, sherry finish is not my favorite.
Mm.
I mean, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I, have enough money to buy one bottle of Glenmorangie, I'm gonna get the port finish. Yeah, above this or even the more expensive varieties, I really love the
Yeah.
port finish.
This is very highly rated, but it's around the $60 mark. That's something you need to probably note also.
That's fine.
Yeah.
A good bottle of whiskey doesn't matter what it costs.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, go ahead.
well, I mean, it does matter what it costs. There's bottles of whiskey lately have sold for $500,000, $900,000, bit out of my price range, just a tad bit,
Mm-hmm.
So how good can those whiskeys really be?
Yeah.
I think it's more about the prestige of owning a 50-year-old bottle of McClellan than it is actually the quality of the whiskey. I find that you spend anywhere from $50 to $150, and you can get a really extraordinary bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
And Glenmorangie is always consistently great, no matter when you buy it.
And I also noticed that sometimes in the description they try to reach a little bit about so many different components of it. I think this one hits it right in the head. I mean, it talks about hazelnut, chocolate, spice notes, and hints of leather. I think that the description is right on.
Yeah. Yeah, hints of leather. Who would have thought that? But there is that. That is there.
It's like, or soapy, this is not soapy. It's just, the more research you do, it's like the way people describe things is just, it's wonderful. Because I don't know how I would put it in words, but.
What about orange? Orange. Do you get any of the orange?
It's not as citrusy or orange like the original, but there is some there. But
What do you think about the orange? Do you taste
No,
it?
I definitely taste it. Yeah.
I'm kind of getting confused whether or not it's orange or if it's a spice.
yeah,
As I'm learning, I still haven't quite figured that
Yeah.
stuff out.
yeah,
Citrus or spice, I'm kind of a little bit mixed up with that yet.
yeah.
And my palate
agree
is
with you.
not as refined as some people.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I like, and that's what I drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes I can't describe what it is that I like about it, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And as we progress, we'll try to figure this stuff out more and more.
Yeah, because we are enthusiasts. We're not experts.
That's true. That is noted.
Any comments?
I like the first one better.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I
Because
do.
obviously Curtis, cherry finish is not his favorite.
Yeah.
This is not my favorite. I
This
like
was
it.
my favorite.
This is his favorite. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, but I do like the first one a lot better.
So my question is though, this is sherry finish is to be a little bit more sweeter side. Now, would you say that's closer to a bourbon?
No.
Aren't bourbons typically more sweeter?
Bourbons are more sweeter, but I don't think I would consider a Highland Scotch close to a bourbon.
Mm.
Myself, I wouldn't.
So I couldn't
Okay.
trick you if I gave you a blind taste test.
I really don't think you could, but
Mhm.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't know what you have up your sleeve.
Well, it looks like we have a future episode. ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna
Hopefully.
mess this guy up.
I remember not too long ago, we were all sitting in a Mexican restaurant, and
Yeah.
you tried to trick me with a...
Absolutely.
Yes.
I gave
and
you a blind taste test of one shot, and you
Nailed it.
nailed it.
Yep. Okay, so...
You did an excellent job. So I'd say you're an enthusiast, almost reaching the expert level.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Regional expert.
No,
nothing.
no. There's way too many whiskeys that I have not tried.
Well, you're definitely an enthusiast.
Yes, I am.
Okay, final thoughts. What do you think?
Final thoughts is that I thought the description was spot on. Cherry's not my favorite either, but I do like this. I don't know if I would pay what they're asking for. I would just rather do the 10 because my favorite is the 10 so far.
Curtis, what are your final thoughts? Anything else you'd like to add to,
God bless 16 and 10.
as always? Leah, the lovely Leah, your final thoughts? Anything else you'd like to add? Comments, questions, concerns?
It's good. I like it, but I do like the original.
It's good. She likes it.
I think I added it because it was my very first bottle that I ever bought.
Mhm.
After trying this, sampling it at his house. And our very first time ever together, that was my first bottle, and I'll never forget it. And on that note, Great Britannian, will you carry us out, please?
Yeah. I don't have any left in my glass, but all for one.
And one
One
for all.
Yeah.
Thank you.